Perfect. That's not what I wanted at all. That's not what I want. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is this recording? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's doing it. All right, so this is... Get out. Nope. Perfect. Where? Oh my God! Just primary display. Let's see if I can get that in. Perfect. There we go. All right, we're doing another one. Can I zoom in on this? Will it let me? I have to unlock it, don't I? Hello, everybody. We did one character yesterday. We're going to do another one today. Let's see if I can unlock this. I think I know who I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the second main character. I think I'm going to do her. I don't even think I'm going to ask. Whoa. Let's get you big enough. There you go. Put you up at the top. Let me know if this works for everybody. Lord knows if it's going to work. I know it's not going to work for YouTube, but it should work for everybody. Hey, look at that. It's my Upscaling and Keynote title. All right, let's get you out of the way. And we're going to talk about back to front. So this is the next character we do. Let's see if I can I get this smaller? How do I do that? Hold on, everybody. I'm still trying to figure this out. The best way to show this. Hello. Doing another upscaling. I did one of these yesterday, and it went pretty well. So I'm going to do another one today. So I'm going to make a video for tomorrow, but this is going to be what you're going to see tonight. What we're going to do tonight is re-edit this one. So let's take, duplicate, move from the start. There we go. Perfect. So we've got all of the character inches. We're going to do them all, but I'm going to do them in kind of in order. I'm really excited to do Grandma. Whoa, what in my face? There we go. I got a thing for the grandma. I do. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so like before, we're going to start with the back. So let's get that off the screen. Perfect. And we're going to start in the background. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, that's interesting. And again, you're getting me no sleep, so just know that. I'm not going to be so on. I'm just doing this for content for tomorrow. Okay, so that's good. That goes here. We do a new slide. Green, perfect. That's the backdrop. Great. And now we got, what? Are you kidding me? Get over here. Green goes to the top. This goes right there. All right, let's pull this screenshot over here. Awesome. And let's stretch that to the size, full size. Perfect. And we are, you can see the center of my screen is right where, right there. Why is it not showing the mill? Weird. Anybody who, I don't know who is watching. Oh, we got 6 people already on the YouTube, I think. Okay, so like before, we're going to start in the background. So I'm going to push that back out just a smidge. We're going to move that off. So we're going to start with the background. What color is this? This is a purple. We're going to start rough. It's not going to be accurate. This is not, we're not doing it for accuracy. We're doing it for vectoring, and then we can tweak colors to our heart's content. So first things first, we're going to create a shape, and this is going to be the background, and that's going to be this color. This looks like a toned background, but there's so much post-processing going on here at this intro. That's a little sharper purple than we want, but that's okay. There we go. So we got the background already done. First part's done. Background's in. Great. Hello, Carrot. That is so cool. Hey, Care double plus, you're the best. Thank you so much. Hang on a sec. Let's see if I can do this. Anime. Oh, so here's what I'm doing. There you are. That's so cool. I don't even know if you can see that on YouTube. Whatever. So Carrot and Care. Nice to know. Like, so here's the thing. That is so cool. So here's what I'm doing. I'm taking these videos, the intro for DanDaDan, and I'm upscaling it using like PowerPoint, because you can make vector art. And so what's the deal there, right? Like, I made a video about this today. Let me get this off my face. Thank you, Care. But you can take this image. So I'll show you what this looks like. See this here? So when you have a TV image, this is what it looks like, blown up. Now, Care, I hope you're still there. If not, that's okay. So this is what you would see if you blew up a TV image. What I'm doing is I'm turning it into a vector piece. So when you blow it up, it looks like this. So that is what you get when you blow up a TV image. This is what I'm shooting for. So I'm going to take all of these intro characters and I'm going to get them. So what does this mean? I could effectively blow this up and put it onto a billboard or the side of a building, and it would still keep the same resolution. So that's why I'm doing it. That's the wrong slide. Of course I've got the wrong slide. Why wouldn't I have the wrong slide? This is front. Thank you. Perfect. So if you have any other questions, feel free to add them. Wonderful to have Care and Carrot here. Love them. Thank you so much. I've got the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you, Joe. I'm streaming to multiple platforms. This is for content for tomorrow, but you get to see it. You get to see me make it, because why not? Why the heck not? I'm not working out on my new treadmill. So sad. All right, so here's what we did. We've got the background in. So like a painting, we work background to foreground. So what's in the background here? I mean, her hair would be the furthest thing back, I would imagine. So we're just going to take this little tool. We're going to go boop, boop, boop. And her hair does not look like this by any stretch, that's for sure. Actually, time out. We're going to do this, that, boom. And then you got another shape for her hair. Boom, boom, doom, boom, boom. That's the second hair. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to make a background, because her hair is going to be on the top. I'm going to make one more background shape, because her hair is right, it's in the foreground. So I'm just going to take this section of her hair. Perfect. Great. And you'll be like, well, you missed half of it. You want to you're always That's why I'm so fat, Joe. You got me freaking making and drinking orange Julius's like crazy. Okay, so the background, we got the background, which is her hair, and it's these boxes, and you're like, that does not look like her hair at all. And I'm like, just get off my back. Where is it? Where did I put it? These little boxes. See those little boxes right there? You're like, that doesn't look like her hair. Well, because I got to adjust it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these, and I'm going to make them green so you can see them. There you go. Hopefully you can see them. Oh, you love the Orange Julius conversation? That's awesome, man. Well, I love doing it for you. That was last summer? Good Lord, I think it was was that a... Tell me that wasn't a year and a half ago. Good Lord. That can't be. That's ridiculous. I can't. What am I doing? Clicking this and making it edible. You got me thinking of like halcyon days. So here's what I'm doing. I'm taking this, taking that, zoom, zoom, zoom. I got to get out of here because... Sorry, getting the bottom stuff's hard because I can't get the full screen in there. There we go. This looks actually interesting. Take a look at this nonsense. In the... Whoa. Yeah, right here, there seems to be like a... Well, I guess it's not a kick. All right. This goes much faster. I'm just working back to front. It has been signed, and I'm sorry that it's been... That's... Ugh. I cannot believe that you have not been part of my F family. By the way, that is an absolute S show. The family is just... The family's falling apart. Yeah, you got out very early and right on time. I, on the other hand, am just... I don't even care. This is what I do for a living. Okay, so now what I do is I take these colors and actually, whoa, 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 take my color. There we go. Can you even see that? Yes, you can. I'm gonna blow that up. This is my palette, you see. So I'm just gonna get the color of her hair right there. Boom. That is her hair color. And then I'm gonna get the color of this thing right on the outside so you can see this green. Perfect. Add that to my palette. So now I've got the hair and the little piece on it. Okay, so only April. That makes me feel better. But if you say April of 2023, that's nightmarish. That would be nightmarish if that was that long ago. Time is just going crazy fast. Okay, so that's the background. We've got the hair in the background. I feel good. Okay, good. All right, good. I'm younger than I thought. All right, so hey, Joe, on TikTok, I'm guessing all of the chat's on my face. Is that true? I'm guessing. I don't really care. But this has got to be better than the horizontal on TikTok. Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather have my face covered up with with text. Covers up all those like smile lines. You got to start getting some wrinkle cream on your streams. That'll be great. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take those two backgrounds. We're going to color fill them with brown. I want brown. Perfect. Done, and now there's no line, no border. Perfect. Awesome. So we've got her hair in the background. That's done. Killer. So now what we do is we can move this out of the way. We don't need that anymore. So the hair's already taken care of. Now the next thing is her neck. So we're going to move that to back. And her neck is the next thing in the background. Well, we've got this hair up here, but let's shoot. I can probably do this, right? Yeah. One more shape. Yeah, you can see that. Boink, boink. And you're like, you're not doing it right. You're messing it up. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I know what I'm doing. Trust the process. You got to trust the process, everybody. We're going to say no border. We're going to say color fill on that. And that color is going to be brown. Perfect. It's already there. Great. So we got our hair back. I am on the bottom. Yes. I am a powerful person to have on the lower quadrant. I'm not saying it. You're going to try to get me to say things that get me banned. I'm not saying it. See, I learned from your streams. You listen to the audience, it only gets you angry. And I don't want to be angry. Well, not right now. Sometimes yeah. No border. Here we go. Let's color fill this bad boy. Color fill it. Perfect. Make editable. Oh, this is going to be fun. That's fine for now. Great. And again, all of this will change once we get the real color of her hair. Which I thought I did. I thought it was this. Great. Okay, so that's in the background. So her hair's in the back. You can't even see what I'm doing here. Okay, so her hair's done in the background. Let's go back. So now, next thing is her neck. So let's get her neck. Zoom, zoom. Oh, really? There it is. Okay, her neck. Can I do this? Oh, that is her neck. That's just right at the bottom. Okay, you can't even see what I'm doing because it's right at the bottom of the screen. Hello, dog. There we go. Fine and dandy. My followers like to antagonize. That's like my favorite bit. I know. I do, Joe. It's a freaking great bit. It's timeless. Like Ralph Cramden from The Honeymooners, up into just like Ren from Ren and Stimpy. Like you're just like, what are you? He's like, you're losing your mind is the funniest thing. I love that. I love when somebody just, yeah, it's really, it's one of my favorite long-running tropes, I guess, maybe, memes, I'm not sure. But it's freaking hilarious. You do a great job of it. Your audience totally riles you up, and I think that's freaking beautiful. Okay, there's her neck, and you're like, that doesn't look like her neck. And I'm like, shit it. Because I'm going to do her ear real quick. I'm just going to get you know what? We're going to do her whole head. We're going to do her whole head right now. Because we're going to do color first. So color is this, that's that. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun to do. I'm already seeing ways that this is going to be, how we're going to do this, and it's cool. You probably don't think it as cool as I do, but I think it is freaking the bomb diggity. All right, let's go up here, up there. Yep, we'll just do the whole thing. There it goes. And so we've now got her hair in the background. We've got the background, her hair, her neck, and the face. All done. Like, this is, oh, Joe, stop it, stop it. You're silly, but I appreciate it. But yeah, so now what we're doing is we're taking these lines and we're stretching them out to the side, like you can see. Let's see if I can zoom in even further so you can see what I'm doing. Oh my God. It's going to be banned. Oh, what are you talking to me? This girl. Boop. Perfect. So these lines aren't going to be 100% perfect, but you get the gist. Where are you? There it is. So we're just stretching these. We're making, and again, this is the vector. These are the vector lines. Anybody over here? Nice. Boop. Okay, let's go there. And this is what we want right there. This comes up, that down. We're just making this little. It does help if you know human anatomy, because you'll know that this is just a ridge. So you make that, and that's a ridge. It's a super sharp ridge, which we aren't going to need, but you get the idea. Like, that's the lip of the eye socket. There we go. And then this can go back because I don't need it. And that can go back. I don't need it. That can go back. That can go back. That can go back. All right, 1 second. That's too close. There we go. So now what are you going to do? You're like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Again, I don't have to go around the ear. I don't have to do this. This is a color pass. We're doing a color pass. And this, what the hell? What is going on with her ear there? Oh, this is 2-color ear. Fascinating. We do probably need to do this ear. I'll probably figure this ear out a little bit, but what are you going to do? Move that, move this down. You can still see. Great, great, great. Okay, so now this will get a little tweaking. Hey, Andrew. So here's what we're going to do. So now we've got that. That is nailed. That is her face color. Now this is her neck. Her neck color. All we have to do is this. We just have to get this clicked. Where are you? Come on. Make editable. And we're just taking this and we're bringing that down. This is just going to be her neck. And it's not going to look 100% perfect. We're going to say no border. Great. Same thing on this one. This is going to say no border. Hang on a sec. Click. No border. Okay. So this color, watch this. So her face is that color. It's pink. And it's like a bubblegum pink. And then this is like, ooh, that's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. All right. So now we take this. We take that. Where are you? Come on. And we're going to make that color fill. That is not the right color. That is not the, there we go. That was not the right color. Okay, and then this one's going to be this color, color fill. Boop. Look at that. Look how close we are. Loda, I was just answering your comment. Oh, that's awesome. Lodo, awesome. I don't know if I followed you or not, but I will. Any artist, any person that gets emotional during DanDaDan or anybody who shows emotion. Oh, it was episode 7. I know most of the people who do follow me on TikTok and on YouTube and on all the other things. I'm slowly steeping people in to, like, how do you step into anime? Like, if you haven't watched it, like, how do you step into it? And of course, the number one thing, if you have not watched anime, is Curse of the Overfiend. Tentacle porn, get it out of the way. Just knock that out and then go ease into something easy, like Ninja Scroll. Right into Ninja Scroll. Like, destroys your willingness to live. Then after that, like, it's all gravy. You got my teacher. No, so I'm trying to steep people into it. So instead of jumping into Cowboy Bebop, right? Like like Cowboy Bebop's awesome. It's great. It's fantastic, but it sets the bar pretty high. Same with Akira. Those set the bar very high. So where do you go? You take them back a little bit, and you're like something easy. Like you can do something like Neo Tokyo, which is 3 shorts, or Look Back. If hey Lodo, if you have not seen Look Back, it's on Amazon Prime, and I think you can watch it for free. Look Back, that'll tear the soul out of it too. Yeah, it's been a very emotional week for anime, but I'm looking, as I said, for more suggestions from people who are like, oh no, maybe get them into Ghibli. But again, Ghibli is a very high mark, and they're long. So if I were going to get him into a Ghibli, it would probably be Kiki's Delivery Service, right? Because it's super lighthearted. It's not like if you jumped into Spirited Away or Nausicaa or, oh my God, why am I drawing the, hang on a sec. Princess Mononoke. You jump into those are very heavy. And they take a lot. So just lighter, airier kind of, and if you want to do series, instead of doing Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo, do something like Space Dandy, something that's light and fun to get people in. There's another one about, I guess he's a Yakuza person and he gets a super strong alien baby girl. I looked at a lot of animes and, well, many hard things that are really strong on. Okay, I looked a lot of animes and, well, many hard things there are really strong on them. Like, so storylines in anime are ridiculous. Like, you can get into really like big Macross, like, oh, like Dragon Ball Z. By the way, my wife, my wife is watching Sister Wives. Now, I don't know if anybody knows what Sister Wives is. Sister Wives is about a polygamous family, I guess out of Utah originally. And there's like 23 seasons. And I mean, she watches it, not with me, she watches it. And she works, so she listens to it while she works because it's really ridiculous. But I was watching, I go to bed and it's on in the bedroom and something will be happening. Like, hey, I'm really worried about moving, right? Or I'm really worried about the kids in this thing. 3 days later, I'll come back and I'll be in the bedroom, like, and it'll be the show will be on and they're like, I'm still really worried about this move. And I'm like, wait a minute, time out a second. Is this another move or is this the same move? They're like, no, it's the same move. And it clicked at that moment that Sister Wives is just like Dragon Ball Z. In that, like early Dragon Ball Z. It's like Goku's still traveling to the planet. Like you could miss an entire 12 episodes of Dragon Ball Z and still be able to be like, I know what's going on. The freaking original Vegeta fight and freaking, like, granted, you might miss the Ginyu Force here, but it's the same freaking thing. But damn, this was the first with a second character, and you make, oh my God. Listen, what a punch. Lodo, what a punch. Because all the discourse I saw after the new girl was introduced, right? The girl that was trying to take him down. She's hilarious. I think she's funny. And I thought she was great from the beginning. Like she has her little entourage and but people were just hating on her. And I really like when she got the ball in her pocket, like the focus, like the animation. Oh my God. Again, I'm an animator. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So the girl, when she takes the ball that she finds and she holds it up and there's the big explosion from, oh my God, Granny. She blows up on the tram and she sees that and it's like a cosmic experience. The animation of her putting that ball in her pocket is like, I was like, that's really cool. And then immediately after, it's the hand rubbing on that ball in the pocket. I'm like I felt immediately connected to that character. Like that made me so curious. And so I was like really excited about her at that moment. Like, oh, this is really cool. And then she got involved with, of course, acrobatic Silky. I'm like, and that takedown. Oh my God. The takedown in the warehouse in episode 6, where she has her 2 hooligans. That was a freaking well animated takedown. I felt when they took, like they grab her from behind, take her legs out and throw her down on her face. I'm like, oh, what a great move that was. And again, felt the power in the animation. So everybody's hating on her. But now, after this, like she immediately, how do you go from hated to beloved so fast, right? Like, how do you go from the lowest on the totem to being like, all right, she's freaking, that's good. I feel good about her. That's so awesome. Hang on a second. Oh my God, Ark's back. You named Ghibli. Sorry. You named Ghibli. What about Secret Life of Ariete? Yeah. Again, Ghibli's a good thing to introduce people to. I figured you'd be long asleep by now. You named a lot of Studio Ghibli animes and didn't mention Ariete or My Neighbor Totoro. So My Neighbor Totoro is good, right? But here's the problem. Here's the problem with that and Spirited Away. They're both awesome. I love them. Have you met, like, you're probably much younger. I've had to present things to people 50, 60. Hello, Biggie Stink. I have to explain things to people way older than me, and they don't like anything. Like if you have anything anthropomorphic, they're weirded out by it. So it's an immediate turnoff. Like they cannot disconnect. So anything that is like The Cat Returns, phenomenal, right? They are not like it. There's a disconnect. So a lot of people who are older are not connected to anime. Getting them into like a furry or a very spiritual, or it's kind of a risk. So I'm looking for like the most basic Melba, like Melba Toast, like middle of the road, like offerings. And again, for as crazy as this one is, just smooth movement with both grannies. Oh my God, dude, again, the start of episode 7, Lodo, I'm talking to 2 channels here, but Lodo, like the start of episode 7 as an animator, I'm like, what, like, how are they doing this? Like, it's magic to me to watch like how they're showing that fight in the warehouse with like the acrobatic Silky. Like, this is amazing visually, and it's like a trick. Like, I don't know how they're doing this, right? I don't know how they're conveying this so well. And I'm thinking about storyboards and I'm thinking about that. And then immediately it's like, time out. We're going to rip your heart out for the next 12 minutes. And I'm like, the dizzying pivot from me just being like on a technical level of just focused on this technical, like, this is awesome. This is awesome. And then you're like, good Lord, that you're killing me. You're trying to get me choked up, Lodo. I don't like it. You can hear it in my voice. Well, I'm thinking about it. You've been watching YouTube and saw Neil live. Krillin charging up his destructor discs. Yes. So, right. Exactly. Real Sonic. Like Dragon Ball Z went on forever. It seemed like it's still going on. Like, I think Goku is still traveling in his little capsule to the, is it Namek? I can't remember what that first fight was. It's a good starting point for viewers of Studio Ghibli. Again, Ariete's awesome. You know what? I'm going to do you a favor, Ark. I'm going to watch it. Perfect Blue. Dude, are you kidding me? Guitar Slinger? Perfect Blue. Like, that's the trap. Like, think of like a, what is the fish with the freaking glowing light? An anglerfish? Is that what it is? Think of hello, Kara. Think of an anglerfish, right? That's how I'm trying to get people into anime. I'm dangling this little glowing orb of like, oh, shiny. Oh, pretty. And then once I snare them, I'm like, here you go. Here's freaking Engrave of the Fireflies. Boom. Here's Perfect Blue. Eat it. Right? Like I can punish them with the emotional baggage that I've had for the last 30 years. Okay, hang on a sec. I'm jumping between both. I cannot stress enough how much episode 7 smashed through expectation of the show not being serious. Biggie, like it's bananas. Like episode 7, like fudge, what was it? The bear. I wonder if Bear was episode 7. Hang on a sec. Bear season 2. 1 second. Anybody watch The Bear? It's okay. I'm not into it anymore. I already did it. The Bear season 2. Give me a second. The Bear season 2. Bear season 2. It is episode 6. So episode 6 of The Bear is the same as episode 7 of DanDaDan. It's too much. It's too close. It's like, okay, I liken these shows to like going back to seeing the house you grew up in, and you're like, wow. And you're like, this is crazy. I remember this was here and this was here. And then the ghosts come reminding you of like, oh, there was a lot of abuse in this house, or, oh, this was where they had the police come in, or this is, not that I lived in these houses. I'm just saying like there's events that happen that come, the ghosts. And that's what The Bear season 2, episode 6 and DanDaDan episode 7 have in common. There's like too many ghosts. Dude, the thing that nobody talks about, hang on a sec. I'm going back to the YouTube, sorry. Good evening, welcome back, nods. Real Sonic, I'm opposed to fake Sonic. Perfect Blue is just incredible, absolutely. Akira, Vampire Hunter D. Again, Gunslinger, I know you just came in here. Akira's a little, again, awesome, fantastic. Redline, another awesome one. But they're too much, like imagine it, Gunslinger. Imagine you introducing your dad to Akira. He wouldn't process it. I mean, he'd probably be like, that motorcycle thing's pretty cool. But then you're like, oh yeah, and then the guy manifested a little baby going around in a freaking hover cart, and then there's a stadium-sized baby made up of flesh. Where's your dad? Your dad's gone. Your dad is left. Kuma, welcome. We're talking about animation. Kuma, if anybody wants, geez, I'm talking about animation. I'm a mental midget compared to Kuma. Kuma here, he runs Nerdy Bear Studios. Like, that person is a giant. Like, I've worked in animation. I worked with Chuck Jones. I've worked with, like, high levels of, like bright moments in my career. But Kuma is, like, this encyclopedic knowledge. It's crazy. So if you aren't following Kuma or Nerdy Bear Studios, please do. All right, so hang on a sec. I think Hellsing, you enjoyed Hellsing the most. Apart from the Ghibli stuff, you only watch Hellsing. Not enough BDSM. Yeah, there's not enough BDSM in Akira. That's the only thing that's really keeping me from introducing my parents to it. Let's see. Let's go back to TikTok. Again, I'm so sorry. I didn't think there would be this many people because I did this vertically this time. Okay, haha, sorry, my man. It's just I finished watching it, and I'm still trying to have... Okay, thank you for following the host, Lodo. You see, this cooking show is the same thing, and somehow I don't disagree. Yeah, Biggie. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's... it's so weird that you can take two entirely disparate items, like an anime that is dealing with a ghost taking a young boy's genitals and a girl being abducted by UFOs. And it's the same thing as this like real world Chicago cooking show. Doesn't make sense at all, but it's true. It works that way. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We've got the two background pieces. Hang on a sec, I'm gonna send this to back. Send to back, send to back, boom. All right, we've got hair. So we got background, hair, neck, face. So now, what do you want to do? We're going to keep moving forward. So I think the last thing we do is now, of course, the hair, maybe the ear there. But, and again, if Kuma came in and then left, I'm like, I just sung his praises. I'd still do it. Kuma's freaking awesome. Okay, so let's do what everybody came here for. Do you want to see the eye or the mouth? Both of them are going to be the same. So which one? Do you want to see me do the eye or the mouth? I need to get my Jeopardy music back up here. I don't have my Jeopardy music anymore. Okay, we're taking votes. There's at least 23 people here. Somebody can vote. Do I do the eye or I do the mouth? Don't make me decide. All right, I'm doing it. I'll give you 30 seconds. Do I have music? Hang on a sec. Do I have it? I have the Sonic Mania soundtrack. Will that work? Oh, no, this is going to get banned if I do that. Let's see. Bicycle horn, applause, flapjack, anime, punch. You want to do mouth. Arc has won twice. Arc won with the first character I did, and now it's the mouth. Okay, so we're going to do the mouth. Here we go. You get to see how these things are done, right? So I was trying to see if anybody was, you know what, you win. You get that. Like, again, it's a lot of people are just listening to this while they're on the toilet and they don't want to. It's just how that works. Okay, so first things first, it's going to be the back. So we get a shape. We're going to do the background first. There's that. We got the background. I'm surprised Sonic didn't say anything about my joke. That's like asking me if I want a Democrat. Oh, see? Wait, you would want neither? Both? Wait. Do you want eyes or mouth? Do you hate both eyes and mouth? That's possible. I get it. I hate legs. I'm not a big leg person. I know people are like, ooh, she's got legs that go on forever. And I'm like, that's the scariest thing I've ever heard. Because legs for me are like, I learned early, not by, but human anatomy. I learned that why we still have joints the way we do, why arms and legs are made the way they are, is because they are detachable. Because the way the body works is still the way it worked from like the dawn of time. Like, oh, well, if they lose an arm, they can still function. Their brain can still function. So arms and legs became like this creepy thing where it's like they're detachable. And I never got that out of my head. So legs creep me out. But do you have an eye and mouth issue, Sonic? That would be sad. Not that it's bad or anything. Okay, so we got the mouth. We got this. Hang on a sec. Why did that do that? What did I screw up here? Okay, so the mouth. We've got the background of the mouth. Now let's go to the next thing, which will be the tongue, I guess. So now we do the tongue, which is shape. That goes up, shape. Come on. We'll do it here, 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 and there, and there. All right. These aren't going to be perfect, but you get the idea. Neil, I think there's a Family Guy joke about she's got legs that go on forever. I think I remember the animation for that too. Hey, Brian and Andrew. Everybody's joining back. All right, let's go. That is that. And then we're going to take that color, which is right there. That goes here. And then this color is the bright part. That's not what I wanted anyhow. There's not going to be any color on this thing. No border. No border. Wait, no border. No border. All right. So then next, the camera goes up for a while. It was a solid joke. It just keeps panning up. Okay. So her teeth are going to be in 3 sections. Her teeth are going to be in 3 sections. It's going to be this section in the back, then this one in the front. So we'll start with the back one. Back. That's going to require a bunch of bumps. Bumpy. This will go there, 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 and then there. Let's do that for now. No line. And then the line, we'll do the bottom one for the front, which is right here. 1, I love these teeth, by the way. God, these teeth are like Red Dead Redemption teeth. I know this is not going to make much sense to anybody, but in Red Dead Redemption, one of the coolest things, and people are like, oh, just the story or the horseback mechanics or the freaking natural motion where they stumbled out, or like basically the bodies were not ragdoll. They used the natural motion engine, so they would fall naturally like a human. But I was blown away on Red Dead Redemption's teeth because they were irregular. Because again, looking at it as an artist and animator, you're like, it's easy just to get a boned, quote unquote, boned character, right? So it's like, it's already got the amateur put in. But to put that kind of work and to make teeth different in nearly every character, it was so like, I was fascinated. Anytime a character would talk, I was just like squarely looking at their mouth like a weirdo. Because I was like, holy cow, I cannot believe they're doing this. What they're doing to freaking teeth, it's amazing. I don't know why I sound like Bill Cosby when I play Red Dead Redemption, but I do. Oh, it's amazing. They used full motion capture for that game. Yeah, but they also, as I said, used the natural motion engine to, like, so when characters, like, they show it off right as you get to the town. The guy that comes out of the saloon stumbles down the stairs and falls. Like, that's all different. That's never the same. Because he falls down the stairs based on like how his foot lands on the stairs, and it's like he can do a pirouette, he can fall down. It's different. Watch it. It's not a canned animation. Oh no. Oh no, what? Oh no. Making me nervous. All right, we're going to do the top of the tongue, which is this right here. This looks like a 1950s accent. Like it's something you would see like at a car wash or something. All right, no border. And that's going to be this color. That is an ugly looking piece. Hang on a sec. For anybody who doesn't like mouths, I'm sorry. I'm really getting into that mouth. We're doing dental work right now. Oh no, not Bill Cosby. All roads lead to Cosby, unfortunately. It's sad, but it's Bill Cosby. Geez, oh man. You notice that Bill Cosby and Jerry Seinfeld both kind of have this tell that they're like, oh, I don't think you have to use bad language. I want to be a clean comic, right? They want to be a clean comic. It's like, again, like that anglerfish. They just know what people want to hear, and they throw that out there, and they're like, oh, he's so good. He doesn't have to use swear words or anything. He's such a good, clean comic. And Jerry Seinfeld, very similar. But they're both horrible people. And you're like, what did Jerry Seinfeld do? And you're like, Jerry Seinfeld. They're all, like all of them. Julie Louis-Dreyfus, all of those people are terrible. And you're like, what are you talking about? It's like Julie Louis-Dreyfus got her job as a comedic actress because her family they're billionaires. What's the deal with trying to be clean? I mean, why do you gotta use the swear? We're like, come on, man. So anyways, they are very wealthy people, right? And so they're like, oh, you can't do good comedy anymore. You can't do, I'm like, they complain. All of these people complain about Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Like, oh, I was used as a sexual object, or I was viewed as a sexual object. I'm so happy. I'm like, what are you talking about? From the moment you started, you like leaned into that. You got your job because your parents paid Lorne Michaels. You were on Fridays, then freaking Saturday Night Live. You got paid into your role. Your dad died. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is worth more than $4 billion without her Seinfeld money. With her Seinfeld money, she's got like $5 billion, right? And she complains about the state of like how women are like, oh, we're just objects. I'm like, you can make changes. You can nurture people with $5 billion. Let's say you put $1 billion, put $500 million towards like, here's a fund helping women get roles where they don't have to do it, or women directors, or women writers who are creating shows that are about women. Fund those. Don't be part of a system that exploits people, pays you handsomely, and then you get to complain about it. It's like, it's so gross to me because they're just status quo people. It's worked out for them. Like if they never acted again another day in their life, they're like, that's okay. I got billions of dollars. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not political at all. I just hate people. Hating people's not political. That's not the right color for the tongue. That is not the right color for the tongue. What is the right color for the tongue? Is that right? Then this is color fill. Okay, let's do this. Color fill. That's not the color for the teeth. No border. Great, we did it. This is not the right color for the tongue. That's not the right color for the tongue. Is this the right color for the tongue? That's the right color for the tongue. Okay. So we've got the whole mouth done. There we go. The mouth is done. And you're like, that doesn't look like the mouth at all. It is. I'll show you it is. Show object list. This is the mouth. There it is. Blah. This is what a stomach looks like. This is what organs look like. Yeah, so this is that's her mouth. So now you're like, that doesn't look right. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Trust the process. So that goes there. Then we're going to group, and we're going to throw that to back. Bring it front. Perfect. Who else? Anybody here? Kuma, Biggie. I'm hoping nobody's trying to talk over on TikTok because it looks like I've lost TikTok. Hold on. Did I lose TikTok? Have I lost TikTok? I think I did. Hold on. Live Center. Show me. Show chat. Yeah, I lost it. I'm so sorry. Hang on, everybody. Your chat, I have not seen anybody on TikTok's chat for the last few minutes. Wait, and now I'm not seeing it again. Oh, I hate this freaking app. Show chat. Everybody, I'm sorry. Your chats are here. I see them now. Allow. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. It's incredible, like smooth movement. I'm so sorry I've missed all of this. That is so sad. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm ridiculously sorry about that. Oh, freaking TikTok. Okay, so here's what I missed. Good Lord, I've missed a lot. But damn, this is the first or second character make a lie. Yo, yeah. Kuma, Sabine, yeah, I've missed a lot. I'm sorry, everybody. All right, let's focus on that. I saw, I mean, same could be said about people like Ellen DeGeneres and Oprah. 100%. 100%. Oh, yeah, I don't doubt it. Ellen DeGeneres and Oprah, they could use their money for good, but don't care. Right. They choose to complain and ask for donations, but you're like, what are you talking about? You have so much money. And if you actually cared about those things, you would start funds, foundation. Like they're not even doing that anymore. They used to put money into funds and foundations, like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which is fully corrupt. But they were able to put that in there and they were forced to give money. Now there's ways where they don't even have to do that. And that's sad. I saw a YouTube short about the time Oprah gave everyone gave over a car. Not that it took because of the giant tax on it, right? And then when Hawaii had that huge fire, she didn't, yeah. She just wanted to protect her home. Yeah, and then she asked for donations on top of that. Why does TikTok always have problems? Please come over to YouTube. The water's fine. Right, but what's crazy is on TikTok, like I did a live stream from the car today on TikTok and I got 350 views right away. That's the plus. This is where it becomes a problem when I'm doing live studio. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to zoom in on the freaking mouth one more time. And I know you want me to be uber, it's like saying, you got to come over to the Xbox. The Xbox is the best. You got to come over to PlayStation. The PlayStation's the best. And I'm like, I just want to play games and I don't want to fan the fires of any, like, I don't want to be part of this console war nonsense. I'll play the games on the systems. I'll own all the systems. How's that? I don't own all the systems. I haven't owned an Xbox since the Xbox. Oh my God. I haven't owned an Xbox since the 360. That's crazy. That's actually weird to me. Well, I own dev stations for Xbox. I have two dev stations. Like, but I never bought an Xbox One. I can't understand why gamers want to do all this console war crap. Dude, they justify their freaking purchase. It's kind of what it is. Yeah, they're just like, I made a good choice. And you're like, yeah, you did. Are you playing the games you want to play? Are your friends playing the games they want to play? Then great. You did it. You made the right choice. Awesome. But it's not enough. They want to feel like they're superior for some reason for buying the better console. And I'm like, doesn't have to be like that. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take those lines that we made, and we're going to make them sketchy lines. And we're going to make that about 2 points. And then I'm going to get real in there like a dental assistant. And we're going to make these bendy. That gets bent. Hang on a sec. That's bent to there. Then this gets make sharp point. Okay. And hold on. Get up here. This is probably going to need a little bit more work on the teeth, but you get the eye because this is iconic. Okay. And then this is like that pose is totally iconic now. The head back kind of thing. I love it. All right, that goes there, and then this goes here. We're gonna make this 2 point, I guess, is fine. Just seems a little bit odd. And those will be defined later. This has 2 points on it. One, make sharp point. And then this gets bent like that. Not like that. All right, that gets bent down. This gets pulled up a little bit. Oh, you know what? I got to do that like that. That's what we want. That's what we want. So I can see through these teeth. 1 second, I'll look over at the chat as soon as I get this last molar filled in. I'm just kidding. It's an incisor. And then this gets bent up like that. And that should be that, right? Maybe I'll make this one sharp, make sharp point. So sharp point. Okay. That seems to be good, right? Yes, that's fine. That's fine. All right, good. I do feel like I'm a dentist at this point. That goes to 100. Console Wars is a great YouTube channel. Have you heard of it? I think you may have shared that with me. PlayStation players talking about, let's see, Console Wars. Yeah, I already clicked on this before. What have I seen here? Yeah, I've already clicked on the link. Oh, I think it was NHL 94. Yeah, that's good. They have fewer videos than I do. That's crazy. And they have 20 times the subscribers that I do. It's amazing. Because I pivot all the time. Like I'm doing this stuff. PS5 Pro, which is way too expensive for a graphic card, is 2 generations behind, 100%. Same with the Portal, the PlayStation Portal. It's dumb. Like it's an answer for a question that nobody asked. Like we already have a solution. It's called a Kishi, like a Kishi controller from Razer, and any old smartphone can emulate games, or not emulate games. What am I talking about? Can show, do remote play. Like we already did this. Why do we need Portal? I think like a lot of this stuff is done to hide like losses. Like Sony has, hang on a second, I'm going to do it that way. No! Sony has losses, and so, or they want to show losses, so they'll do this thing called like, oh, here's something that we know won't sell, but it looks like we've already done it in the past, and it'll get some money for us. It won't take us much to produce, but we can, attach a lot of losses to it. That's what the portal feels like to me. A way to hide, because they'll be like, oh my God, we had so much money in R&D on this thing, we never broke even. You'll hear that. You'll hear the portal being talked about down the line, because right now they're like, oh, it's super popular. Everybody wants one. It's one of the biggest selling devices. It's not. Believe it or not, they lie about that stuff all the time. Okay, copy. No. Copy. What am I missing? Nothing over on TikTok. Great. PS5 is too expensive, too far behind. Dan and Pat on Console Wars do skits from their couch while they compare Sega and SNES games. Neil, have you ever seen the Sonic statue in the Japan mountains? Yes. In fact, it's in the book that I'm in. I am in a book called The Complete History of Japanese Game Developers. Hang on. Have you guys not seen that? Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. Ooh. Hold on. So John Stepuniak wrote 2 books, or he wrote multiple books, but this is The Complete Untold History of Japanese Game Developers Volume 2 and The Untold History of Japanese Game Developers Volume 3. So Sonic, that statue is in this, and he had a video to promote this, and that is in that video. That's how I know it. But yeah, he used our podcast to create a lot of these interviews for this. John Stepuniak's awesome. He's like a real journalist. Love that guy. I like the comparisons where Genesis beats out the NES port. Yeah, Genesis was way better. Like, there was this tipping point. The Genesis was super easy to develop for early on. And then it, like, once people learned how to program for the SNES, it flipped. Like, Sega Genesis was doing amazing stuff. But then once people learned how to do the SNES, it was like the games got infinitely better on SNES. So like there's this tipping point, right? Like Mortal Kombat 1 on the Genesis, way better. Mortal Kombat 2 on SNES is like miles beyond Genesis. Like it was crazy because it's like this. Same with sports games. I watch a promoted product and they never promote stuff like that, but they talked about a controller you can connect to your phone via Bluetooth. Yeah, Backbone. I have a Kishi. They're the same thing. Backbone, I think, is from Apple, and the Kishi is whatever, USB-C. And mine is up on my nightstand. They even connected it to their Switch, and it worked really well. Yeah, they're freaking great because you can just plug it right in, and then you can emulate games on your phone. No doggo. I ran the dog over. I'm sorry. Isn't it from Sega or Sega Park or something? Well, Backbone is different. Backbone, like the one for PlayStation is called the Portal. Backbone is made by whomever. Yeah, so it was. Backbone was like, you could get Kishi for the Android. There was no Mac version. So the Backbone was known for being Apple ready, but it doesn't surprise me that that Android has the Backbone now. I'm turning this around. Come on. This is only taking forever because I am not entirely focused. Make editable. I'm sorry, folks. That would be sharp point. And then this will be, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop that. Jeepers. There we go. We're getting there. Like, I say that all the time when I'm doing these because I have to do that. I did that when I did animations too. I'm like, we have 10,000 frames to do. And I'm like, we're getting there. It's a coping mechanism that I've been using for like 30 years. We're getting there. All right, this is that, and then we go shape. Almost done with her teeth. Shape. I wanted to see you in this book. I'll show you guys. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have had like a Homer Simpson type life. We were watching a movie. I'm in the credits of, I'm on IMDb, I think, and a couple things now. I have 3 movie credits to my name right now. And I did not know I was on IMDb until about a month ago when I went to go see a movie, and somebody had IMDb Pro, and they put my name in, and they're like, "You have 2 movies." I'm like, "What?" I have the documentary I'm working on now, which is called Class Wars, and I've got what is the other one? Fish and Men, which is another documentary. I mean, it's better than be positive than be negative because I feel it makes the task feel longer. It's true. That is true. It does make it feel much longer when you're, there we go. And then the last one, shape. But yeah, I have a Homer Simpson life because when I showed up in Fish and Men, we watched it with my wife, and I'm like, my name's in the credits. And I said, I don't know if that's my first movie credit. And my wife is like, what a thing to say. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, I think is that my first movie credit? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, Gex Jr., that's one of them. But that's not real. So Gex Jr. was a prototype made at Image Builder. So I worked at Image Builder software. That's where I got my start in video games. So I worked at Image Builder software. I worked on Madeline, Shrek, like a bunch of games, right? So I played, so Gex was like, I really enjoyed Gex. But I think Image Builder is known for making a prototype for Gex Jr. And I'm connected to that because of my work at Image Builder. And so I did a bunch of interviews about it. And then for some reason, I don't know why it's on IMDb. I did not do that. You own Gex on the Sega Saturn? I own Gex on the 3DO. It was freaking awesome. Like, it was for the time. It was a platformer, smart mouth, and it used Dana Gould, who is a writer for The Simpsons. I love Dana Gould. I still love Dana Gould. No, it was a prototype. We were trying to get Atlas to bite off. Image Builder was trying to get Atlas to bite on doing, because we were edutainment initially. And so we were trying to branch into new games. So we used the Yarouza initially. The Yarouza was the Sony PlayStation development kit. And so we got one of those. And then they developed some assets for that. Not Gex, or maybe Gex. Hang on a sec, was that on Yarouza? They developed some assets for the Yarouza. Then, when they were doing pitches in the early 2000s to IDOS, and it was IDOS. There was a prototype built for Gex Jr. Good as Gould, that's true. You played Gex 3. How was Gex 3? It didn't get picked up. Like, it was a kind of a Hail Mary for Image Builder, because Image Builder was trying to. So Image Builder was falling apart. When I left Image Builder, to go to retail because I'm an idiot. That's when I started at Game Crazy. I left a game development job to go to retail. Who does that? Idiots. That's like one of my favorite. You guys don't. Hopefully, I'm not boring you with this, but one of my favorite interviews. I interviewed with Next Generation Magazine, Chris Charla, who runs ID at Xbox. If you guys. Yes, IDOS is the company that made Tomb Raider and Ninja, the stealth assassin. It's true. I think help publish or create. Yeah, IDOS is the company. It's out of the UK. They did Tomb Raider, got really big. Then they tried to make Ninja, the stealth assassin, which was crap. Yeah, it's a Bauer move, no doubt. Oh my God, guitar! I don't even know if you know that whole story, but yeah, I was working at a game development studio, and I was trying to push them into um, 3D game development, dude. So I was trying to get them to purchase a Silicon Graphics workstation or an Amiga workstation, like more or less an Amiga workstation. Like how far can I push it, right? It's the 90s. So I'm like, Silicon, we need a Silicon Graphics workstation so we can develop 3D art assets. They like, but I pushed because like I wanted them to get into 3D development in the 90s. Retail where I started with nothing and I have most of it left. Nice. That's so good. That's good. That's a good one, Sonic. I might have to take that. Yeah, so I started. So I was pushing them into that, but the thing that made Image Builder sing was like it was edutainment. So we had like deals with Crayola and deals with like Activision and deals with TDK and deals with like Creative Wonders and Hidden Picture. What is it? Highlights. Like we had all of these. Hasbro. We had Hasbro too. Like all of these. Like that's our bread and butter. We got to focus on 2D children's software. But I'm like, the future is going to be 3D. We got to do it. And I kept pushing them into it. But the bread and butter was the architecture behind those games. So we had a framework for making games. Like they're all the same fucking game. Like Putt Putt Joins the Parade is the same game as like Purple or Purple Moon. Is that right? Madeline High School or Madeline Preschool Learning Adventures. They're the same game because they're built on the same framework. Wishbone, Wishbone print packs. All of these are the same game built on the framework. So the company had just invested so much money in the framework. They dumped metric shit tons of money into Next Computing. Next Computing is when Steve Jobs got kicked out of Apple. The board ousted Steve Jobs. He formed Next Computers. They were very expensive, but they were very specific. They were made exclusively for like programmers. Like they had floating point processing. They were decent machines. They were like the continuation of the Quadra and Super and Quadra lines for Mac. So Steve Jobs got kicked out of Apple, started up a new computer company called Next, and then like Next failed miserably, and Steve Jobs got a job, like went back to Apple. We were all of our developers, they all had Next computers, unsupported, radically expensive machines. I did. I'm sorry. Remember signing an NDA going in. My friends and dad work there. Wait, where did you work? Hang on a second. Apple? Apple's a weird place. I know where they are. Have retail where I started and have nothing left. I know. Visited IDOS years ago. So IDOS would have been cool probably early on. Have you seen this wiki about Gex Jr.? My name is mentioned? No, I have not seen the wiki. Share that with me. I have no idea. I don't know what it says. I swear to God. I didn't even know I was on IMDb until last month. So I don't know what that wiki says. I remember signing an NDA going in. My friend's dad worked there. That's how I got to look around. That must have been really cool. Arc, that must have been super cool to see that. Because like I can imagine your passion and you're like, you get to see, like that's super special. He was left with no Steve Jobs. That's true. Moderator swarm. Don't cancel me. I'm allowed to swear on my own show. I think, maybe. So guess what? We just did this. We've got the mouth done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a one line around the mouth, and I'm going to start here. Watch this. I'm just going to go around the mouth. It's like sewing. It's like a sewing machine. Here we go. We're stitching around the mouth. Stitching, 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 stitching. Did I say stitch? Did I say something about stitching? Stitch, 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 stitch. Okay, now that line gets a treatment. Watch this. We go whoop and go whoop and then dip, and then that's not what I wanted at all. That's not what I wanted, but that's close. Let's see. There's a Laura Croft statue. Oh my gosh. I saw it years ago for sale in a junk shop. Now it sits in a music venue 20 minutes away. Oh my God. What is this? Gex fandom. Visit link. I'm visiting the link. Gex Junior game. Gex Junior. Yeah, I've never been here. History. Development began in 2000 due to Image Builder investing a majority in PC technology. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. This is probably from my interview. Like I did an interview. They probably pulled it. 3D animation work was done by Aaron Sutherland. Yep. And background art was created by another employee named Jason. Thomas Webb, he's awesome. Thomas Webb's a good friend of mine. He has Web It Up. Hang on a sec. Web It Up. What is it called? Is it an Etsy shop? Let's do Web It Up. Let's see what we got. Web It Up at an Etsy shop. Yeah. He's freaking awesome. Like, Matthew, if you're still here, you'd love this guy's stuff. This guy's stuff is freaking awesome. These are paintings. These are full-size, like, beautiful paintings. Like, some of them are done on, like, these are pins. These are actually buttons that are hand-painted. But he also does, like, God almighty, let's see, Halloween puppets, pinups. He has the license to freaking Smokey the Bear. Let's see, Smokey the Bear. Oh, he may not have it anymore because he had to renew it. Smokey the Bear. He may not have it anymore. Smokey. He does. Yeah, that's Thomas Webb. And he worked on Gex as well. Go down to plot. Okay, the whole story, while never fully developed for the game, there's a plot treatment courtesy of Neil Bauer. Yes, true. That's because I'm the best. What does this say? What is the plot treatment? After Gex, saved agent... Yeah, I know this one. That's funny. The following is a treatment is from an interview with Bauer. It provides an idea how the game might have opened and the game's overall tone, theme, and direction. After Gex saved Agent Extra from Rez, his time with the media development began to take its toll on our snot-colored hero. His snappy one-liners from a pop culture television had been replaced with philosophical conundrums, conjuring up scenes of existential dread. Gex just wanted to hang up his green booties and retire like all geckos do, under the tire of a vehicle, or as a spokes lizard shilling government insurance. See, it's like the tone of Gex. Gex returns to a dark, empty home. The only light that is cast is from his comically large tube television that has been on and hissing for the entire run of the Gex series. Gex makes a beeline for his bedroom in his final quest to find silence and peace after years of chasing his personal dragons, spinning TV remotes. He walks directly in front of the television, the bright contrast of the screen making a hunched-over silhouette of our once proud and erect hero, passing the TV zenith, or the Zenith TV, we can't remember. Again, puns all over the place. The light becomes too bright and temporarily blind Gex. Without being able to see for the last few steps he makes aren't seen but heard as a cacophony of cartoon sound effects from outside the home. Gex struggles to regain both his balance and composure. Gex let out a well-overdue sob and poses the question, when am I ever going to hit rock bottom? At that moment, Gex releases his grip on the couch, brushes his tiny green knees, and takes a deep breath. He's done. He just needs to sleep for a week, a month, however long it takes. This is so sad. He frantically... Okay, it's like... Gex takes one more step towards the bedroom where his foot lands squarely on a comically large red button pointing upwards from the face of a rogue remote on the floor. Camera zooms in on Gex's eye, which now looks like a cross between Edvard Munch's The Scream and a self-portrait of Salvador Dali. Gex now frantically flails at the arm of the couch in a desperate attempt to stop what's about to happen. However, the pull of the television is just too great for a beaten and overworked lizard. His body twists like a Fruit Gushers commercial as he inexorably gets pulled into his fate, towards his own personal inferno, to the only place Gex will ever know. Gex is coming home. Fade to black. Good Lord, that's long. That's a very long thing. That's crazy. On live stream, Neil, we're not showing up. Oh, really? Wait, what? So you're not even seeing this? Sorry. Web is not showing up and clickable on this end. Oh, sorry. And you never replied to your question about Gex 3. I liked it. As a kid, it was one of the few PS1 games I had. What was the Gex 3 question? Did I ever play Gex 3? No. I mean, I've seen it. I think, I really hate to even say this. It's going to sound bad. I think I have a burned copy of it. I think it's the only Gex 3 copy I ever had. Let's see. And it was given to me by somebody who had, like, they loved Gex. It has some weird levels. Interesting. All right, hang on a second. Make editable. We're fixing this face up. We're getting this mouth done. This has got to be done by tomorrow. For tomorrow. I mean, not by tomorrow. For tomorrow's. This is going to be my post for tomorrow because I want to make sure I get one of these done today. Because I'm going to try to get them all done before the series DanDaDan ends. Like season 1 ends. All right. That'll be fine. And again, this will be made better once we get all of this in place. 1 second. Come on. Get it. Is this on 3? Why is that so rough? Yeah, so it had some funny moments. It's a setting issues. Why are links not showing up as blue and clickable? I'm not sure. YouTube is YouTube is not all sunshine and lollipops. Are you still able to comment? Not able to comment on things? That's for real, like real Sonic, because that was driving Sonic nuts and me, of course. I don't know why Sonic is not able to comment until he's not a moderator. Like he has the choice of being a moderator or commenting. And that's pretty dumb. So this should go out like that. This is going to be a hard sharp point. Hold on. This is not working. I don't like that at all. We're not going to use that, I guess. We'll just use this. Or that. Nah, we'll use that. God dang it. I didn't like to do this. I didn't want to do it this way, but you made me do it that way. Son of a gun. All right, mouth is done. So let's see what that looks like. Let's zoom us all the way out. Let's move this to the back. Isn't that great? Let's move this to the back. We'll move that to the back. Right. So the mouth. Why is that so off? Hang on a sec. Oh, the teeth are off. Just the teeth are off. Hang on a sec. I got to move this out. Ungroup. Perfect. Where are you? This should be the top. This should be the, no, it's the bottom teeth. Make editable. Oh my gosh, my wife is watching Dragon Ball Z upstairs. The polygamous Dragon Ball Z. It's ridiculous. Perfect. That can be cleaned up a little bit. Make editable. 1 second. I just got to do this. I got to get that. Perfect. Okay, that's good. And then this is the second set of teeth. Make editable. Great. Make sharp point. Yeah, again, a lot of the stuff that I added to the Gex was not, like, I was just filling in blanks because people were making a lot of speculations. And I'm like, let me clarify what was going on at the time. And so I did an interview talking about the time at Image Builder. And what's interesting is like, again, I didn't even know all this stuff's popping up. So I might at some point have to clarify like, hey, here's the deal. Make sharp point. But for now, that's good that I have some skin in the video game history. All right, that's that. And then up here, where's the top teeth? Where are your top teeth, hun? Where are your, that's bottom. That's that. Anybody know where her top teeth are? We did them. I know we did them. That's that. Where in the heck are your top teeth, lady? Well, we've lost teeth, apparently. We may have to make more teeth. So now you get to see, like, that is completely high def. Like, this is super high res. Like, her mouth is now very, very high res. But now we just got to get her teeth in there. Let's go shape. Again, I'm not sure why that's not there. That goes like that. No border. Let's go make editable. Color fill. She has skin colored teeth. That's weird. I never would have thought that. Make editable. They never show up on vertical streams. I think it's something that YouTube needs to fix. Genshin Impact has just been released on Xbox, and I've decided to give it a try. How is Genshin Impact? That's the mobile game, right? That's the only thing I know. Like it was on every like YouTuber's like ad list. Every YouTuber I knew was like Genshin Impact. I think I downloaded that actually on my phone and played maybe one game. And I'm like, no, not that it was bad, but just like I need an addictive mobile game. Like I need a hole in the head, another hole in the head. Make sharp point. Yeah, keep me posted. You may be my resident Genshin Impact expert. Make sharp point. Who is texting me? Up and down, up and down. Who's texting? Oh my God. Great. Vids that go hard. Okay, I'll have to watch that later. I don't know. That's a guy I work with. And again, here's the thing. I don't know. Like my roadmap is like I've been in games for years, but I also have been like I'm doing this stuff, right? Like I'm constantly trying to do new things and things that interest me because I can't imagine just having a corporate job working at Microsoft, right? Like the stuff that they do and being so like out of control, like, okay, you could be fired tomorrow. I'm like, what the heck? That's like, I want to be responsible for things and be judged on the, like my work and know that it's valued. But all of these, there we go. That's good. We've got a high res mouth now. I feel good about that high res mouth. That's there. We are missing teeth. We're going to group that. So the mouth is done. And we're going to take a very easy nose. We're just going to make a real quick nose. We just made a nose. Isn't that crazy? We did it. That's not a dainty nose. That's not a lady's nose. Here's the nose. Here's the nose I just made. Nose is perfect. That's still too heavy for a nose. Make editable. That's a sharp point, and then that goes here. That should be a 3. Then this goes whoop. Perfect. Okay, and then that is her hair. This goes in the background. Z, back. This is her nose. And so let's do her nose now. This is going to be pretty straightforward too. Oh, I can do it backwards. No, 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 no. Got to lock that layer. This goes like that, and then that, and then this, then that, and that, that, then that, and then that. That's that. That's her nose. We're doing this. And we're going to bring this down to 2, 3. Boop, 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 boop. You've only just started Genshin Impact. Yeah, you know what? The first couple levels are going to be like, oh, I really enjoy this. I've been playing Unicorn Overlord, and it is like, what the hell am I doing? I don't get it. And now it's like I'm 30 plus hours in, and I'm like, just one more battle. Then I'll go to bed. Maybe that's why I can't sleep. That should be good. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And this is, I don't need that. Perfect. And then her eye here will be the same. We'll start here and go there. Great. That's done. She has like kind of a, hey, Sonic, you'll know this better than anybody. She's got, is that a Knuckles eye? What would you call that eye? This one right here. This reminds me of Knuckles for some reason. Does Knuckles have a magenta colored eye? Or am I just making things up? Don't know. It's entirely possible that I'm making stuff up. But I thought that just reminds me of it feels kind of open world. Breath of the Wild, what the heck? Again, it's massively popular. So my guess is that there's a reason. It's not like, well, people are just addicted. It's probably a good game. Okay, this is what we're going to do for her eye right now. We're going to make this like that. I think, I'll just do this, fudge. We're making this a crazy, this is way heavier than I want to make this for now. But because I don't know what comes after this, her eye looks like it has a bunch of different colors in it. Okay, that's that. That's her eye. That's her eye on the outside. That's that. Okay, we're going to do this, and we're going to do 3. All right, now we're starting in the back. Knuckles does have purple colored eyes. Okay, good. I'm not crazy. We're going to make this color. We're going to fill it with color fill. We're going to fill it with this color for now. That's not the right color, but really? What? Seriously? Oh my God. I guess we'll just make it black. Whatever. No line, no border. Okay, first things first. Ready? We're going to take this background. So we're going to do that. We're going to go shape. Normally I would just take a circle, but we're going to do this way. Boink. So this is going to be, oh, interesting. That is interesting. So I just got to figure out how I'm going to do this. All right, let's go. Let's make this. Hold on. This is just going to be a color. It's not going to have any definition. It'll just be a color. So watch. We have to take this swatch. We're going to take this dark color, and then we're going to take the light color, the lightest color we got, which is right there. We're going to bump that up a little bit brighter too. Perfect. We're going to get rid of the line. No line, no border. And then it has this little streak in it, and that's the highlight. Oh, it's dark at the top too. Fudge. I'm going to have to get that color too. Hang on. She has 3 colors in her eye. This might not be as easy. Okay. So she has 3 colors in her eye. here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go color fill. I'm going to do advanced gradient fill. Okay. And let's see. Do I want to do circle? First color will be that. That's crazy. Second color would be this. That is a weird. Yeah, that's going to be. Can I make it fudge? Come on. See, what I want to do is I want to take this and try that. Let's try this. We'll do top. God dang. Let's bend you. There you go. That's what we're going to do for the time being. So we've got like a bit of a highlight on that eye. Then we'll bring this down here. Hang on. Make editable. Pull you in just so it's behind that line. Great. Perfect. All right, what are we talking about? Knuckles does have... So what about this book you were going to show us? The Complete History of Japanese Game Developers? Yeah, it was the Sonic statue. So let me do this. Let's take these. We're going to... Is at the bottom? Right here. We're going to take these. We're going to group those. I'm going to move that here. Next thing I'm going to do is take this color purple. That's what we want. We want the color purple. Oprah Winfrey's screen debut. I think that was her screen debut. Not that I care. No border. And let's do color fill. And that'll be this color. Magenta. Great. There's that. Awesome. And then she has like the black circle, which is this shape. Hold on, everybody. This will go, hang on. That eye is so round, it is like a Sonic eye. That was one of the very first upscales I did for a live stream. Was the Sonic. I think that's where I met you, Sonic. It reminds me of a Sonic eye. It's very much like a Sonic eye. Not Sonic guy, Sonic eye. This is going to be changed to green. We're going to zoom way on this. Where'd you go? Wait, what? Where'd you go? Let's say no line. Delete. We've got a little jelly bean right there. Okay. Great. No line, color fill. We'll make that black for now. Then what we're going to do is we're going to create this weird little shape here for the time being, just as a placeholder. I should do like a Bob Ross stream. This is my Bob Ross stream. We're just going to get a little bit of, just a little placeholder for now. Little happy placeholder. Placeholder right there. Oh yeah. Delete. That's up there. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there, you little silly highlight? We're going to say color fill. That'll be white for now. Color fill will be, it'll be bright. It's not going to be that color when we're done, but hold on. That goes there, and then this goes in the background like that. Is this right? Wait, where's that go? Let's just do that for the time being. Where in the heck? Yeah, okay. That stands out because the hair's in front of it. You can't see it. Let's go ungroup. Happy little green lizard. I'm gonna make a happy, this is a happy little green lizard. Where are you gonna go? Where are you going, lizard? You gonna go home? You think you can go home again? No, lizard. Once you're in the TV world, it's all over. You're now a spectacle. Little spectacle lizard. You want to start a family? Well, that's not going to be possible. Make editable. In this economy, you're going to have to be dancing faster than you ever have. This goes in front. And then make editable. And again, I think that's going to be, yep, that's covered. Great. Where does this go? That's there. That's going to need some work because there's a lot going on there. This is going to need some work. It's temporary. But let's take the temporary eye we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Group. And then that'll go away. No, wait, what? Ungroup. How did I miss that part? 1? I missed one part. Group. Okay. So then this piece goes in front. I usually wait till the end, but you've been here for so long you get to see this. That'll be brown. That'll be brown, and then shape. This will be dark. That'll be there, down, down, down. That'll be dark brown. Okay. This goes, where does this go? What the heck am I doing here? That's dark brown. Okay, good. Sorry. That's dark brown. Great. And then we got one more. We're going to put both of these in place. These are going to be all right on the top. Normally I don't do it like this, but I don't work, oh fudge, shape. I don't want to work, god dang it, there you go. 1. I work from back to front, but for this, so you get to see what I'm doing, I'll set it up so you can see it. All right, 1, bend, 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 and then this is brown. This is brown. Color fill. Silly. Great. This will be this color. This has no line. No, that'll have a line. Then the color fill will be, that's the right color, and then, is that right? Front. 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 Let's move you back. That highlight just pops out barely. And that'll be changed from white to something off-white. Okay, we've got an eye in there. We're doing good. No more comments, I'm guessing, on the Live Center. Oh no, a bunch of people have joined. What the heck is going on? Kuma, Kiki Mukau, Elijah Wilson, Scott. I'm definitely already getting the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom vibes from Genshin Impact. Just defeated enemy camp. Oh, that's cool. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty enjoyable. Okay, so now we've got mouth, we've got one eye. Now it's this part. We got the neck. We did the neck part. Let me get this place for the neck part too, because I don't think we have this for the neck. And then this is, what is that? So this is her ear. What is this? Huh. Do you see what I'm talking about? What is this? This is a weird piece. Can I see that intro? Let's see the intro. Let's see if I can make sense of what that is. No border. And then color fill. Oh. That's not the right color. There you go. Okay. Let's move you. Where are we at now? Whoa. That's exactly what I wanted to do. We're perfect. This looks so good. We've done it. We made it happen. Let's zoom in a little bit. We've got to do, that goes in the background. Perfect. We're going to put this on the top, and then we're going to fade that opacity down to nothing. Okay. It's not like a simple, like kind of swap and change. It's like kind of, it's a hand-to-hand combat, but it gets you to understand like how these things are drawn. What is that look? Give me a second. I got to figure out what this is. Duplicate. Movie. Okay, so it's her earring, but it's not green. It's a mirrored colored earring. Great, perfect. I got it. So that is her earring. So that's pretty easy to do. Let's go shape, circle, elongate, make that like that. And then make it purple, right? Color fill. You can see that. Oh my God, I really wish this was centered. That is this color, perfect. That goes down here. That's good. Back, and then that's that. That'll be this color. It's going to be that fleshy pink color right there. Perfect. Then this gets make editable. You squeeze it in like a jelly bean. Hold on. That's for the time being. That's going to work. Okay. Just to have a separation. So her neck is here. That's her neck. I think her neck's a different color, right? It is. Her neck's a different color than the shadow is what I'm getting at. Then this goes on top of that. Earring goes on top of that. And then this earring goes on top of that. Awesome. So we've got her neck pretty much defined. Good. Then her skin, this is going to be her neck. Group. We're going to call this neck. NECK. Move this to the bottom. Then we've got, what is this? That's eye. Wait, what? Oh, it's hair. It's hair. It's the hair on the top and the hair on the bottom. Okay. That's this hair up at the top. That goes underneath her eye. That'll go here. That's her nose. Oh, God. Did I just put it in there? I did. Her nose goes there. This is her skin. This is her. Perfect. Shape. That is going to be green. Green, and that's going to be this color right there. That's not what I wanted at all. Z. All right. There's one. Copy V. No, thank you. This is going to be 10, 11, 12. Make editable. I think that should be good. Great. That'll go down to her neck. Wait. Right, that's right. Let's fade you out. Yeah, that's good. And you're like, oh my God, it looks terrible. And I'm like, just patience. Patience. You get to see this thing come to life. So before we have this, and then we're like, whoosh. Okay. So her neck is way off because of her hair. So I have to move her hair down to here. Let's see what that looks like. There we go. That's getting better. Maybe. It changes color as it goes under her neck. Let's do this. I'm going to give a quick line here so you can get the definition between here. Is that right? Let's see. No, right there, please. Thank you. And that'll be this. 3, perfect. And once you start seeing this come to life, you're like, what do you do? What do you got, buddy? Fade out. Great. Delete. You have to make hard lines first so you can get the arcs the way you want them, and then you can delete those hard lines, and so you have nothing but smooth lines like that. I can get rid of that, so it's now smooth. Okay, there's one, and then we'll do the other shape right here. Boink. We'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be this, and it'll be number 3. We'll zoom in. Oh my God, I'm sorry, everybody. This is going to be impossible to edit because if I'm doing it like this. Make editable. Right there. There's that. I think it's right. Let's see. That should go. That should be good. Good. Boink, 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 boink. All right. So now it shouldn't look as grotesque when I move her neck away. Like, there we go. We're getting there. So now we have to see, I did it again. We're getting there. Because this is really cool. Because I'm going to make a shape here. Watch this. This is really, I love this. So I'm just going to make a quick shape. And it's going to be like this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, 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 this. Okay. And what this is going to do, okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to shape whoa, whoa, whoa. So this color of shadow, right? Make sharp point. This shadow changes color. So it's darker here and lighter at the end. I'll show you where it's lighter. Boop. No, stop. This should be a sharp point. Come on. So once you get the form, and I'm not going to make this perfect because I'm going to change this anyhow, but get this up here just so you can get an idea of what we're doing. That goes like that. We'll make that bowed a little bit so you get a good idea. Make sharp point. So let's do this. That gets sharp. Make a sharp point. We'll bend this in. Great. Okay. And there's a big green outline on the outside of this, so that will cover up any imperfections that we have. All right, so it starts dark. So we go here and we're going to say color palette. It starts dark. There. Move that. And then it gets light here. So it's light. Is that right? Let's try that. Fudge. Let's try that one. Okay. So now, boop, boop. We're going to go dark to light. This isn't perfect, but we'll get the idea of what her arc will look like. All right. Let's go advanced gradient fill. There's no border. Advanced gradient fill, we're going to make it start. Oh, that's very cool. We'll start on the one side. Let's do this. That side will be the dark side. And then we're going to move it here, and that will be the middle color, which is that. And then the end, which is right here, we'll make light. And that's going to be this color. Let's just say it's that color. That's too light. That's way too light. So where's the middle color? Wait a minute. Let's just make that middle color. Great. So it's dark all the way. Oh, that's light. That's too light. It's dark there. You can see the color, the grading color. Let's see. No, 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 no. We're going to make it light. For fudge sakes, come on. Right? It should go to the whole thing. Why is it not? Come on. Go that direction. Go that direction. All right. That's dark. Yeah, for fudge sakes, please. Dark, and then this is light, right? I want this to be even lighter. Is that? Yeah, there we go. So we're making it a shadow that goes from dark to light, and I think I can move that over a little bit further. Great. So now, as I said, we're working on the highest layer. The highest layer is that. Let's move these on top. So now you can get those colors on top. Boink. Let's get rid of this. Let's see what that looks like. Move you over. Oh my God. That's going to be good. Her neck moves a bit. The color of her hair has to move a bit. That's good though. Okay, that's good stuff. SZSB, welcome aboard everybody. Let's get her cleaned up. Make editable. Oh, her bottom neck is coming out. Bottom neck. Her bottom neck, what needs some work. All right. This will all be fixed in post, and then the mouth goes above this. The mouth goes up above all that. Now, see, it's all about layers, man. It's all about putting them layers in. Things start to come together when you do that. This part has to go. This is driving me nuts. This piece right there has got to go. This got to go way in the back. Where's this piece? Where are you, piece? There it is. That's got to go way in the back. Really? It's got to go under that. There it is. Thank you. That was driving me bonkers. All right, we got 3 minutes. Finish up, everybody. Let's finish up with, if you guys have any additional feedback or anything, let me know, because I'm going to end this probably in about 3 minutes, because I'm going to bed. I think we did pretty, I like how much, I love that, how we got that going. We do have to change the background shape. Wait, is that right? Do we? No, we don't. We have to work on the mouth. Where's the mouth? I've lost the mouth. There it is. M-O-U-T-H. We got you now. Let's open that up. Let's get the background. Make editable. That looks pretty solid. That looks very good. Okay. Make editable. Oh, so good. So good. The book. Okay, so the book. Let's see if I can change this camera. Here's what I'll close with. Oh my God, who is this? Who's that for? Let's change that to great. So it's not the right direction, but The Untold History of Japanese Game Developers, Volume 3. It's my nighttime story for you guys. Let's see if I can just get rid of this for now. Let's hide these. Stream banner. Where is this? Is that all it shows, really? For real? That's silly. That is silly. Let's hide the screen share. You can see me reading this book upside down. Can I flip this camera? Give me a second. I gotta do, you got me doing 10 things here. I'm not doing any of them well. Let's go flip. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. All right. Complete history of Japanese game developers. And this goes, volume 3 deals with, oh, we're right in the front. How crazy is that? Hang on. Hold on, everybody. Well done to my brother. Come on. 2018, the evolution of a Terry Wolfinger cover. So we interviewed Terry Wolfinger on our podcast. So let's see. This had Yoshio, let's see, Hank Rogers, Hiroshi Ishikawa, Technosoft, Squaresoft. There's Casey Lowe. Where is, hang on a sec, let's get to, where are we? Where are you, son? We're towards the end, I know. Hang on. Hold on. Wait. This is Cotton. Gaitsu. Where are we? Come on. Oh, here we go. Good. Thank God. All right. This is Devil Plus Good Games interview with Terry Wolfinger. He's the artist cover of Game Fan on this one. Hang on a sec. So Terry Wolfinger is friend of the show. We've got him on here, but this was our interview we did for his cover story for Game Fan. That is the first part. 1 second. Geez, oh man, look at these images. Super early. He did airbrush art, super early airbrush art for games. So where are we? In addition to a cover, I'm going to find out where it says. What have we got? Hold on. Yeah, it's upside down. I'll do this. Here's the deal. I'm going to do this where I have a full screen because it sounds like we're having problems with links. I'll do this with full screen. It does make sense to do it this way. So I will pull the articles from both that talk about our interviews and the work that was used to fill out those books, which I love. All right, for now though, I'm going to let you back to your Genshin Impact in your sleep. Goodbye, everybody.